Hello, I'm making the editing and I just noticed that I'm not really looking into the camera in the first part. It's quite disturbing, but just wait, I'm gonna start looking at this goddamn camera soon. Thank you. Hello and welcome in today's video. So today's video it's a different format. I'm gonna try it out. I saw it out there on YouTube and I really liked it, so I said, why not try it? So today we're going to talk about 2 years of web development. This is what I learned. So I will go through every point. I try to structure them in a nice way and I will go through every point and what I learned. Hopefully you will get insights out of it if you're a web developer, if you want to get into web developing, or if you are a business owner. These points I think apply to almost every niche, but it's better if you are a web developer, of course. So let's get started. A quick start, who I am. If you don't know me, I'm Riad Farouzi. I'm based in Paris and I'm a student, a computer science student. I have nearly 2 years of experience in web development, and lately I got into the SaaS business with my SaaS Freelancify, which I'll talk about maybe not in this video, but maybe in other videos. And I create YouTube videos, most of them being self-improvement, but sometimes it's fitness and other times it's something that passionates me, just like this one. So, first point, I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of developers, but a good PC helps when you get started, but a Mac will make your life 10 times easier. So I've been a Windows user my whole life and it's only been a month that I switched to Mac. And it hit me so hard. How have I lived my life without this? It's pretty easy to use compared to Windows. I think Mac you can really get started with it easily. It gives you a smooth workflow, especially if you have an iPhone or an iPad. Everything connects to each other and the ecosystem is incredible. It's fast, stable, reliable, and optimized for development. So I have a MacBook Pro, and really it's so fast compared to Windows. It's really good, it's really nice. There is no latency time, it doesn't heat up, it doesn't make any noises. The battery life is insane. In my opinion, is the best development tool. It's not a must-have if you don't have it, because it's a lot of money, and yes, I understand it. If you don't have it, getting started with Windows is really great. And I developed 2 years of Windows with no problem. But the day you will switch to Mac, you will see the difference. And keeping it into the hardware or material, two monitors for me is no-brainer for productivity. I have my main monitor, which is my Mac, and a secondary monitor just here. And for web development, especially compared to other computer science majors, web development, I think it's really important to have at least two monitors. Three may be good, but it may be too much, but two, it's perfect. Why? Because I have my main monitor here in the middle where I code and I have my AIs and stuff. And on the side, I have a preview of my website or my SaaS or whatever I'm working on. And it helps me gain a lot of time and brain effort, but it's not must have. I tried it, and once I tried it, I can't go back to only coding on one. For me, it became no-brainer and a must have. Now into the technicals. So pick a tech stack and stick with it, not your whole life, but for a long period of time. Stop chasing hype, stop chasing the latest framework, stop chasing the latest version of things, stop chasing the latest code base. Don't do all of this shit. Just use something that you're comfortable with it. So I learned web development using React with TypeScript and JavaScript. The database I go with Supabase. This is my tech stack, and I don't think I will change it anytime soon. Why? Because first of all, users don't fucking care whether you're using TypeScript, JavaScript, React, Angular. As long as the result is good, as long as your app works, they don't care what's your tech stack, and frankly, they don't even understand what it is. So pick something that you can build with and start building with. And another point, which I didn't write, when you use the same tech stack for all your apps, you can sometimes just pick some line of code here and put it into this project. You can take the same, you can create like a base project with a landing page that you can change, a sign in, sign out, database model that you will work with, and it will make your life 10 times easier. And tech stack applies, of course, for dev languages, databases, payment methods, a lot of other stuff, but most importantly, AI. Choosing your AIs to work with for me is really important. Why? Because most of AIs now have memories, so the more you work with it, the more it knows you and it responds better to you. And once you start working with AI, you can't go back. So for me, I work with ChatGPT, the free version, and I have Tray, which is an IDE which has AIs like Claude, ChatGPT integrated in it. And if you want to go the paid route, I will recommend Claude with their latest version, Claude Sonnet 3.7, I think, yeah, and Cursor, which is an IDE too. With these two, you will become like a team of 10 developers on your own. So, moving to the next point. The best developers make great employees, but good developers often make the best entrepreneurs. Why did I put this point in here? What I mean by that is most of the time I see people say that, oh yeah, I can't start my own startup, I'm not the best developer out there. Or yeah, I can start, I'm just learning, I don't have that many skills, I don't know how to code that much, like I have some bases but I can build a big thing. And they always compare themselves to the best developers. From what I learned in school, for example, and from the people I know around me, the best developers of our school, for example, of our university, though I don't think they will make great entrepreneurs. I think they will make perfect employees. And I don't say it in a pejorative way. Being an employee is a good thing. We need everything to run the world. But for being an entrepreneur, most of the time you will need outside skills. So what I mean by that is that the nerdies don't really make good entrepreneurs. Because for an entrepreneur, you need to learn marketing, you need to learn sales, you need to learn coding, communication, soft skills. You will need all of this. And frankly, most of the time, nerdies, they don't have this. Nerdies sit in front of their desk 24/7 and they only code or only go on Reddit and talk about coding. But in general, good developers, they don't put so much time into coding. So they will naturally often have good skills. So don't think that being a good developer won't make you a good startupper. It's completely false. Being a good developer will make you the best startupper. Being the best developer will make you a great employee. So into the next point. Just get started. Just start. You will be bad at first, but who cares? Improvement comes with time. And this is another point I hear all the time. People say, yeah, I'm not good, my first project will be shit, I don't want to get started until I'm good. And I'm like, duh, of course your first project will be shit. Like, you first start crawling, then you start walking, then you start running. You never start by running. You always start from the bottom and work yourself up. So yes, your first website, your first web app, your first mobile app will be shit. It won't work, no one will buy it, and no one fucking cares. As long as you work on improving yourself, that's that's the most important part. So just get started. Do your first project. You will learn a lot from your first project. Then do your second one, your third one, until you find the one that will pop up. And for developers, what I recommend you, at least what I did. So with uni, thanks to uni, I started by making projects like not useful project. No one will use my project, but it's not just a school project to get started and to learn. I built around 4 to 5 projects, I think, for past 2 years. And after that, after I learned all of this, I got my SaaS idea, which now I'm building and I'm launching soon. So what I recommend you doing is go on GitHub, go on YouTube, and try to find ideas for projects that you can build on your own. Just put your head down, build them. Build your first project with the idea of learning. Once you build your first, you will learn, move on to the next one. Maybe for the next one you will have a brilliant idea and you will start coding it to sell it as a business. But just get started. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 project, and at a certain time you will have that project that you will work on and that will explode and make you a lot of money. So, next point. A great product solves a real problem. Bonus point if you have your own problem. So here I have a list or 4 products. For example, Stripe, it simplifies online payments for businesses. Shopify makes it easy to build and manage e-commerce stores. Figma enables real-time collaborative design, and Versal provide fast, seamless deployment for front-end apps. All of these 4 big tech companies solves real life problems. They went out there, they went on the market, they figured a pain point, and now they built a software around it that solves this problem. And when you solve a problem, people will buy. Why? Because they need it. Why do people use Shopify? Because it's easier to build an e-commerce store on Shopify than to code it yourself or to pay a team to code it. Why do people use Stripe? Because it's the simplest method to get online payment. So when you are brainstorming for ideas, try to find problems. There are 2 types of products, in fact. We will talk about it in depth in another video, but you have vitamin product and painkiller product. So painkiller product is just like this. They have a problem and they solve it. Vitamin products is something that is good to have, but you can live without. We won't talk about those now because they can make money, but the best ones and the easier to build and to sell is the painkiller product that solves a real life problem. So for example, the SaaS that I'm building is a SaaS that helps freelancers manage their projects, clients, everything in one space. So I found a problem, which is freelancers having to switch between many apps in order to run their business. And the problem, I took a solution, and is to centralize everything in one app. So always try to solve problems, and it's best if you have a problem yourself, of course, because you will know exactly what to build. Next, the best ideas come in bed. At least that's what works for me. When I'm about to sleep, like when I'm 10 minutes, 20 minutes deep into my bed, I start to have ideas. So what I do, I always keep a way to note my ideas. However, I don't really put a notebook next to me. What I do is I use my phone, and like with Siri, I just tell him to create a new note, and the next morning I just go and write the full idea so I don't forget it. So always keep things next to your bed, keep something to note so you don't lose ideas, because trust me, sometimes you have the best ideas just before sleeping and you will trust yourself not to forget it, but the next morning you will forget everything and you just lost $10 million. So next point is solo is good, a team is better, but duo is best. This is why building your business or your SaaS or your website. When you're solo, you have a high stress. You have high stress, high pressure. It's easy to mess up. Since you are just getting started, it's easy to take the wrong decisions, and since you're alone, everything will fall onto you, and it's really hard to get going, but you have high rewards. For example, if you're alone, you build 100K per month SaaS, you will keep the 100K. Yeah, of course, you will pay taxes and all, but you will keep all the profit. A team is good. A team, you will have reasonable workload since the work is evenly spread between the members. It's fast to ship because you will have 4 brains, 5, 6, however you are, working on the same project, so everything will go smoothly and go fast. But it lowers the gains. Of course, if you are 4, you will have to split everything equally or not, depending on how you manage your splits. And the most difficult part is potential team conflicts. I worked in teams. I never really had problems and I enjoy working in teams. But for now, I didn't really start a business with a team. I eventually in my career will do it. But for now, I'd rather stick with duo. Why? Because duo, if the person you're working with is your best friend, you will have the best communication. You will maximize reward for reasonable effort. So the workload will be separated into two. And the good part with it is you can separate the workload depending on what phase of development you are. So in the beginning, the two of you will focus on creating the app, and later on you will separate. That's what I do, at least. So a person focuses on the technical stuff and the other person focuses on the business, because yes, it's good to have a SaaS, but it's better to to sell it and have clients. That's why being two, for me, I believe, is the best. And usually you split the rewards 50-50, and overall I think it's the better solution to go. Next point: ship fast, because you will be outrun by those with bigger budgets. And this is a lesson I learned the hard way. We are competing against millionaires, billionaires even, and tech experts. The ideas that you have, other people in the field have them and start acting upon them. So when they have an idea, they start building the SaaS and they launch it. Last year I was building a fitness tracker, and I really took my time. I was like, yeah, there's no fitness tracker on the market. I will be the first one, and that's great. I can take my time. 2 months into our building phase, we started having something that looks like a fitness tracker. I think I counted them, it was roughly 10 mobile apps, all doing the same thing, all doing fitness tracking with AI and advanced features and whatever, like really good tracking. And I was like, damn, I took my time. I could have been first. I could have made a really good project, but I was just lazy and not too fast, so they took my place. This is the first thing, why you need to build fast. The faster you build, the faster you get your product into the market, and being the first out there will give you an edge, an advantage. Why? Because you will get most of the users, and when you get users, you will get feedback. So ship quickly, gather feedback quickly, and improve. So the time your competitors have launched their apps, you will have already launched it, get clients, took feedback, improved, and refactor and relaunch, not relaunch, but like make version 1.2 or whatever, whilst your competitors are still on the first version, they don't have any feedback. So momentum is key, speed is key, and just like on a highway, get in the car and floor your pedals, don't look back, just code, ship, like it's code, ship, feedback, repeat. Code, ship, feedback, repeat. If you have bad feedback, throw away this idea and start a new one. But speed will, just like any business, speed is your competitive advantage. If you are fast, you will make money fast. If you are slow, you won't make any money in this field. Next, don't overthink. There's already a solution for almost every problem you have. This is also something that I learned the hard way. I was always having sleepless night thinking about problems and trying to find solutions where the solution already existed. So sometimes I'm like, yeah, how do I implement Stripe? How do I implement this feature? How do I manage this? How do I manage the security of my website? How do I do this? How do I do that? At the end of the day, you just go to ChatGPT, Reddit, or Stack Overflow. You ask it your question and you will find the fucking answer. So don't overthink. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to come out with solution yourself. Just when you have a problem, go to the internet, Google it or ChatGPT it, and you will find the solution. Sometimes you won't find the solution. That means you have a unique problem, which is pretty rare. If you have a unique problem, of course, whoever uses the next point or think of a solution yourself. So the next point is having a mentor. Having a mentor will make your journey 10 times easier. Why? Because if they are into SaaS, if they are into web development, if they are into the same field, even if they are employees or managers or whatever, they will have seen everything you are going through. So they already know what you don't know, and you can ask them questions. They will give you insight. Always when you talk to your mentors, always listen up, because they know what they are saying. They did the same mistakes that you are making or that you're going to make. And a wise man listens to someone that made mistakes and does his best not to do them again. So try and find yourself a mentor. It can be, if you're new at uni, it can be someone from your university. If you're not, it can be someone random from Reddit or Discord that you can trust. You can talk to the person. If you trust him, you can ask him questions sometimes. I don't think AI can be a good mentor. It can help, but it's not the best. I mean, not yet. But it's pretty much easy to find mentors. And if you don't have any mentors, send me, like, comment under the video, I need a mentor, and I will get to you personally, and I will try to help you completely for free. And I will add you to a Discord group, or I'll add you as a friend on whatever platform, and I will be here to answer to your questions, which is really nice. So, next point, and the last one, something I wish I did earlier, which I'm doing now, is try to document your journey and build a community. As software developers, we always think that having a personal brand isn't useful and isn't required, whilst in reality it is, and it really gives you an advantage. Whether be it, if you're building, maybe a big company will see what you do and will propose you a lot of money that you can't refuse to work for them or work with them, or you will give visibility to your projects. And when you are solo, or even if you are a duo or small team with no fundings, the visibility is the hardest thing to get. When you have a community, and for example, you just built a new software and you documented your whole way, your whole building phase, and you're like, yeah, hello community, this is my software, go check it out. They will either buy your software, or they will know people that are interested, they will share it. It will put you a step ahead, and it will give you some peace of mind and some competitive advantage compared to other companies that will have to spend millions of dollars in order to get clients. And we live in a day and age where having a personal brand is like the biggest asset you can have, because it's something that you can't buy with money. It's something that, whether you like it or not, you already have a personal brand. Whether you have 200 subscribers on Instagram or whatever be it, you have a personal online brand, which is you. And I heard that from Iman Gadzi, that we all have a personal brand. So why not take control of it and control the narrative? And instead of letting people have their own opinion without us controlling it, why don't we just post things and make our own narrative about ourselves? Like, god damn, it's my life. Yeah. So build a personal brand, whether be it YouTube. I think YouTube is the best, alongside with Twitter. Or if you don't want to make videos, you can only do Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, whatever you feel comfortable with, Instagram. Just try to document things. It will help you in your journey. You will see the progress. People will see the progress. If you want to sell shit, it will be easier. And yeah. So my friend, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. At least I enjoyed making it. Like, it's the second time I'm making it. I made it off cam and now I redid it. I really enjoyed it, the whole process. I think I will do a lot more of this slide style. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. If you like the video, so like the video, and if you love the video, please subscribe. It will mean a lot. As always, stay strong.